Georgia is a very famous southern state, and everybody flies into Atlanta. And you should allow 3 nights and 2 days minimum for Atlanta, mainly so you will be able to find your way around. Seems like every street is a peach tree street, and they do things that are very different in numbering. On one side of the street, it'll be Peachtree Avenue South. On the other side would be Peachtree Avenue North, and the numbers and things. So once you get used to the way they number and name their streets, you're pretty good. But you need the 2 full days because Atlanta is a huge city and a beautiful city. They have Stone Mountain, but you need to go out there. It's famous for its carvings and things. And then you need to go, tons of museums, the Road Memorial Hall, just on and on. You could actually stay 3 or 4 days there and not see it all. But then you're going to drive down to Macon. And Macon, I want to make sure I tell you the truth. This has so many museums and famous houses. It is still very, very antebellum homes, a neat place to visit that's been around before the Civil War. And I highly recommend going to Macon. And then from there, it's on the way down to Savannah. Now, Savannah is a must. You have to go to Savannah. It is a fabulous city. Not too big, actually, but it is compact. You can walk around most of Savannah, downtown Savannah. Great food, great pralines, just wonderful thing. And you can take the riverboat that goes down the Savannah River. At nighttime, they have live bands sometimes or a DJ, and you can go party on the boat as it sails up and down the river. It's just a very low-key cultural city. Very, very different than Charleston. We'll talk about that later. But most people just love Savannah. I do. And it's a great place to go. And from Savannah, and I like to stay there at least 2 full days, be sure to take the walking tour of downtown Savannah. You can also take the haunted mystery tour that you walk to the different houses that are haunted. They can show you all the historical things that happened during the Civil War and all that. It's a very neat place to go. And then you can go to Eatonton, that if you want to see the Joel Chandler Harris house. He wrote the Uncle Remus series. And but you must go up to Beaufort. And I think they say Beaufort. I said Beaufort so many years, I'm not sure what they say now. I think it's Beaufort. And go up there and stay in like small inns and walk around. It's a very famous old town back before the Civil War. And they filmed a lot of movies there. You can take the city tour and they'll tell you what movies. It's very scenic. I mean, no one's ever heard of it per se, but when you get there, you'll recognize some of the buildings, some of the shots if you see movies. And then you head back to Atlanta and fly out, or you can fly home from, go back to Savannah, or continue into South Carolina. But that's the minimum that you have to do for that Georgia, absolute minimum.